Welcome to ForestsideWriting, the channel where we celebrate the beauty of penmanship. Today we have a pen review. Now, this is a pack of the Five Below 16 count click ball pens, black ink ballpoint pen. Now, I had found these at my local Five Below discount store. They sell a lot of nice things, from home goods to outdoor decorations and equipment and fashionable items, kind of like a cheaper department store. And I had seen that they had a really nice little stationery section. And I saw these nice pack of very nice colored pastel pens. I really especially like this color, like this this mint green color. And they looked really nice, so I picked them up. Now these were $5 for 16 click ballpoint pens. Now it says they write in black ink. And it does seem like quite a little fashionable package, but simple. It says 16-count click ball pens, black ink ball pen. Which is weird how they don't say ballpoint. And it's just a pretty basic packaging. It just shows the picture of the color schemes there, which honestly are really nice. That's really what caught my eye about these. Distributed by 1616 Holdings Incorporated, Market Street, Suite 200 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Made in China. There's a tracking number and a UPC code, along with the picture. And that's about it for the package. And I also like how they did here so that we could see the full design along with looking on the back there. So that looks really nice. The pens seem really smooth and nice. And they seem well packaged, just like a nice little budget-friendly set of fashionable pens. So I think that's pretty much all there is to say there. So let's go ahead and open these up. Okay, I was able to open them. They are kind of packed in here. Look at them. They are very colorful, which is nice to see. Now, just so you know, I kind of opened this very carefully because after I try them out on the review, I like to keep them together. That way, if they're good, I'll keep on using them, which I'm sure they will be. They look really nice. And that way I can keep them in the box neat. If I ever want to use one, I'll have a whole box of them. So, all right, so let's go ahead and take them out. We'll take a few out, why not? Now here they are out of the package. They just seem like basic but nice, smooth. They are quite smooth. Although there is no grip on these pens, they really feel quite smooth to the touch. And I can picture these writing just as smooth as they feel. Now these just seem like a nice little budget-friendly yet kind of fancy in a way. Fashionable is the word. And this is the turquoise one here, like there. In the light there, it kind of loses its color, but you can kind of see it. It just has a non-see-through ink cartridge, so there's no real way of knowing how much ink is left unless you took it apart and looked at it really carefully. This pen, it does seem to come apart, so you can refill it if you wanted. That is, if you can find the right cartridge. Does have a nice short plastic pocket clip, which these type of pocket clips tend to be a little less durable, but this one seems pretty solid as long as you don't tug on it too hard. And now for the click action. It seems like a nice, loud, but very easy click. Not one where you have to press too hard. And it just feels very comfortable to hold in the hand and to write with. I'll show you guys some of the other colors here. This is the regular blue, and this seems to be the almost pinkish or rose gold type. That one came a little unscrewed, but that's okay. Got it back together. And they seem really nice. So far, the first impressions seems really, really good. They feel soft to the touch, smooth in the hand, and they just feel almost like a budget-friendly yet fashionable basic pen that'll get your writing jobs done. That adds a nice little look to it. So with that, let's go ahead and get to writing and see how these write. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start off with this one. Now there is no rubber tip on these, but still they seem like they're nice and new though, so that shouldn't be an issue. Now, I am quite impressed with these pens in terms of how they did in the writing test. They write quite smooth in a nice basic ballpoint black ink, which is great. These pens wrote really smoothly. They didn't feel scratchy like a lot of the cheaper end pens do. These pens, like I said, are stylish and good looking. However, if you are writing with long distances, I don't know if this is only me, but you do get a little bit of fatigue right about here. So, but that just depends on how you write. Everybody writes differently. But if you are heading to your local Five Below, I would never stop you from picking these pens up because they are great. $5 for a pack of 16 pens. I mean, that's a win. They felt really nice under the first impressions. And as I write with them, they seem to glide pretty nice. The ink, in terms of boldness, is okay. As you can see, it can get a little faded in some areas, like right there, or streaks, kind of. But for a regular ballpoint pen in these nice little lovely looking stylish pastel colors, they're great. I have nothing against these at all. They're really nice pens and you get quite a bit of them. I don't really know how they are in terms of longevity. That is a question that I'm asking those of you who write a lot. I do write quite a bit, but not enough where a lot of people write. Depends on what you do. So, but I am very confident that these will last you a long time. They feel really nice. And not to mention the colors here too. Well, might as well. I'll take out some of the colors that way you guys could see. We have a nice little purple, which seems like a really nice looking pen. Again, the click seems nice and smooth, not a hard or scratchy click. And I'll just do another test like that. See, it kind of comes in a little faded, but then it comes in really, really great later. Sorry, my table's a little wobbly, so that's why my handwriting can look a little weird. But look at all these colors you get. That's another thing too. These nice little pinkish ones. These like orange and rose gold and yellow, and what looks like a pastel brown. Makes these pens look nice. Take out a yellow too. That way you can see all of the colors. I'm gonna lay out all the colors just so that way you can see all of them together of what you'll get in this pack. These pens are really nice. Look at that. Like, this is like almost a very nice rainbow of pastel colors. Look at that. That looks really nice. Give you guys a lovely look at that because these pens are really nice. So, in short, stopping by your local Five Below discount store and want to get some of the stationery items there, get yourself a pack of these. I don't think you'll regret it. These seem really, really nice. They're smooth. They're perfect for those ballpoint pen lovers who would rather a ballpoint over gel. And these seem like cute little pens to take notes with or to use at work or school. And honestly, they just have a little touch of fashion to them that makes you look kind of cool when you write with them. So, and one more test though that I'd like to do is the smear test. Now, no, these are not gel pens, but even some ballpoint pens tend to smear. This one seems pretty flawless. So if you're a left-handed person like me, you don't have to worry about this one because it seems like it has quicker drying ink, which is great. So, in short, are these pens good? Yeah. They're perfect. They're worth it for the price, definitely. And you get all of, look, there's more in here too that I didn't even take out. You get a few of each color, which is nice too, in case, say, one runs out and you just love that one color. So, I think that you should definitely get a pack of these next time you're at your Five Below. I highly recommend. They're great pens. So, anyways, that concludes this pen review. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it and hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to see more great uploads, check out our YouTube channel page for more great episodes ranging from pen reviews to vintage pen testing. Links in the description. Have any suggestions for future uploads? Drop us a note in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and share, and hit that notification bell so you never miss future editions. And we will see you in the next episode. Goodbye!